The correct way to build a skincare routine for oily skin. What are the ingredients that you're supposed to use, and what is the right way to use the ingredients in your morning and your evening routine. This has been a much requested video on this channel for a very long time. My beautiful sisters, you have been asking me, Dee, what is the right routine for an oily skin, or how am I supposed to treat my oily skin? So yes, we are here. We are going to discuss everything about oily skin today. And by the end of this video, you are not only going to be educated about oily skin, but you will know exactly what ingredients that you are supposed to use and how you are supposed to use it. So this video is going to be divided into 3 parts. Very quickly, in the first part, I'll tell you what is the cause of oily skin. Secondly, we are going to discuss the ingredients that is used specifically to treat the oily skin. 6 ingredients, and these are the only ingredients you will be needing to take care of your oily skin. And thirdly, I will be telling you how to use these 6 ingredients in your morning and your evening routine. And simultaneously, I'll also give you some product recommendations according to me, which are highly trustworthy products I have used myself and will give you prominent results. For those of you who are watching me for the first time, my name is Shilpa Raidas, and this channel is all about beauty. We talk about beauty manifestation techniques for beauty. We also talk about skincare, nutrition, diet, and personality development for beauty. So if you're trying to manifest the most beautiful version of yourself, you are trying to achieve that beauty goal of yours, then this channel is definitely for you. So subscribe right away. And now let's talk about why do we have an oily skin in the first place. So our skin basically has got many functions, and one of its functions is to secrete glands which have different causes, okay? Like how we have sweat glands, we have got oil glands as well. The glands that produce oil is known as sebaceous glands. Basically, oil has a lot of function, one of which is to protect our skin. But some people have got an extra secretion of oil, and some people have got normal to lower secretion of oil. And those people who have got an extra secretion, they have an oily skin tone. Now, it is not something to be taken in a negative way if you have an oily skin. It is just the way your body is built. You come under the category of people who have oily skin. That's all about it. Because of that, we have other repercussions, like we have open pores, we have acne. That's a different thing, okay? But it is not to be taken in a negative thing that you have an oily skin. You have a type of skin that is oily, and that's all about it. Now, like I told you, the secretion of oil is for a certain reason. Many reasons are there which we cannot elaborate on this video, but just understand that everything has a reason in your body, and oil production is also one of them. So we cannot diminish or eliminate the oil production. All we can do is we can normalize the oil production. We can remove the extra oil from our skin, and we can normalize the oil production and keep it balanced. And that is what we are going to do by finding out about the ingredients and the proper skincare routine now. Now we come to the second part, where we are going to talk about the 6 ingredients that you will need to regulate your oil production or to remove the extra oil from your skin. Please remember, my beautiful sisters, I am not asking you to use all 6. You can either use 1 or 2 or 3, and it is going to be enough. Why I am giving you the full detail is so that you understand about these ingredients, and you will be able to judge according to your skin type what will suit you better, according to your routine what will suit you better. And skin is so specific, you know. Even if one product is made for a certain factor telling that it will suit the skin type, a lot of time it happens that for you it's a different case altogether. So you might have to try and test it as well. Let's come to the first ingredient now. The first ingredient is salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is a beta hydroxy acid, and it loves oil. It is very popular for treating acne prone skin. It is very popular for removing oils, excess sebum from your skin. It also treats enlarged pores, and it is good for removing blackheads and whiteheads. So as we can see, it treats everything around oil and oily skin. So salicylic acid would be my top pick as an ingredient when it comes to regulating and removing the excess oil from your skin. Okay, how we are supposed to use it? Now, salicylic acid can be used in the form of serums, also in face wash and things like that. But if you're using it as a face wash, then it is advisable that you use a milder version or lesser percentage of salicylic acid. If you're using it like a serum, then you can use it at night and it also exfoliates your skin in a certain way, so you have to use a sunscreen the next day. And if you're using it at night, you're not supposed to use it every single night because it is a mild exfoliator. It removes oils from your skin, so it is a bit harsh as well. So you are supposed to use it alternate nights. Remember as well that if you're using a retinol, you are not supposed to use salicylic acid and retinol together. Your skin is not going to handle that. You have to use it on a separate night. The second ingredient for treating oily skin is retinol, and mind you, it is a good treatment. Retinol is, as it is, very good for treating fine lines, pigmentation, acne, but is also excellent for removing the extra oil production and regulating the oil production on your skin. However, as you guys know, retinol is a strong ingredient and is not supposed to be used every single day. As a beginner, you have to use it only once a week. Then after a few weeks, you go to twice a week, and so on and so forth. Now, my dear sisters, when it comes to treating oily skin, you do not need to use a strong retinol or a tretinoin cream. You just need to use a serum that has retinol in it, okay, a retinol based serum. Third, and an excellent ingredient to treat oily skin, is green tea extract. Green tea extract tightens skin. It balances the pH of your skin. It reduces the large pores on your skin, and it controls oil production and excess production of sebum on your skin. A little bit out of topic here, but green tea is also great for treating dark circles, my dear sisters. I will make an elaborated video on dark circles for you guys very soon, but I just wanted to put it out there. The fourth ingredient we are going to talk about is niacinamide. Now, niacinamide is not the top-notch ingredient in the list to treat oily skin, but it is an essential ingredient. It is just like a partner that you should have to treat the oily skin. Niacinamide has got high anti-inflammatory properties, and that is why it makes it a great ingredient, and you can batch it with any other ingredient. That's the beauty of it. For oily skin, niacinamide is great because it controls the excess oil in your skin, and it also regulates the sebum production. Apart from that, niacinamide is great for pigmentation, removing marks and removing the blemishes on your skin. So yes, niacinamide also. The fifth ingredient we are going to talk about is something that is overlooked in the scenario of oily skin. It is not even considered or very popular for oily skin, but it is a very, very good ingredient for oily skin, and that is azelaic acid. Now, azelaic acid, it's very good for treating fine lines and pigmentation and hyperpigmentation, but lesser do we know that it is very, very good for treating oily skin as well. So it does treat your acne, your open pores, and regulates the oil production and removes the excess oil from your skin. And the last but not the least, we are going to talk about the sixth ingredient, that is clay mask. Clay, very popularly, is a homemade remedy as well for oily skin that has been going on from centuries, where people mix clay with water and they put it on their skin, and it does remarkably remove the oil from your skin, and that is exactly what I'm talking about. Clay mask is excellent. It is not feasible for us every day to get the clay powder, mix it up and make a mask. If you can, please do it. However, there are very good clay masks in the market right now, which are mixed with other ingredients like hyaluronic acid, green tea, niacinamide. So not just clay mask, you can take advantage of other ingredients with your clay mask, and it is going to work wonders for your oily skin. So my beautiful sisters, please understand one thing, that there is no certain rule or regulation that this product ऐसे ही यूज करना है, इस प्रोडक्ट को तो इस वे में ही यूज करना है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता. स्किन केयर में सब मिक्स मैच हो सकता है. There is salicylic acid face wash, there is serum as well, there is niacinamide cream, there is moisturizer as well, right? Nowadays we get ingredients in different forms. How you are supposed to use it for your skin, that you need to understand. That is why I always educate you about ingredients, then rather just telling you that buy this, buy that, use this, use that, because that is incomplete knowledge, and I don't believe in incomplete knowledge. So now let's come to how you are supposed to use these ingredients in the right way. But before that, if you are enjoying this video and you are learning much out of it, then I highly recommend you to subscribe to my channel, because this is where you are going to get the complete knowledge of beauty, and I'm going to continue getting you such informative videos to make you the most beautiful version of yourself. Okay, what does a skincare routine comprise of? Cleanse, tone, treat, moisturize, protect. Correct? So this is a skincare routine which one follows. So in these 5 categories, in which category what product can be used and what product recommendation I will give you in these categories, I'm going to tell you now. The products that I'm going to recommend to you along with these, the links you are going to find in the description. So after watching the video, you can go to the description and you can check out the products for yourself. Okay, now let's talk about cleanser. Salicylic acid is the best ingredient for a good cleanser. I'll tell you why. Every time you wash your face, you are treating your skin for removing the excess oil and balancing the oil production. At the same time, you're exfoliating your skin as well because salicylic acid is also an exfoliator. So there is 2-in-1 work happening, and that is happening every time you are cleaning your face. Now, if you are using salicylic acid in a cleanser, then it is advisable that you use something under 2% because above that, it is going to be a very strong ingredient for your skin to be used to wash daily. You might wash your face morning and evening, but you do not use a salicylic acid face wash in both the times. I will recommend you use it in your evening routine and before your nighttime skincare routine. In the morning, use some other gel-based, foam-based, whatever cleanser of your choice, but in the evening, use the salicylic acid face wash. Okay. The second ingredient that will do great for a face wash is a niacinamide as well. The first product I would recommend as a salicylic acid based face wash will be a CeraVe. CeraVe salicylic acid face wash has got good quality and it removes the oil production and also protects the skin barrier, so it's a good one. And the other 4 I will recommend to you will be the Minimalist, Foxtail, Dermaco, and Dot and Key. I have used almost all of them and they are good salicylic acid based cleansers. Now let's come to the second step, that is the toner. According to me, toner is not the most important or crucial step. You can also do without a toner. I do not use a toner myself personally because it has not really worked in my benefits. But I know some people, some of my friends, for whom toner is very, very essential. Like they never miss toner and it has done wonders for their skin. So I wouldn't know that toner will be good for you or bad for you. However, if you need to use a good toner, then you should be using the Plum toner. That's my first recommendation. Dot and Key and Mama Earth green tea toners. All of them have green tea extracts and they have good quality. Now let's come to the third part, that is the treatment part. Under the treat part, I have got 3 ingredients for you. Let's talk about retinol. Retinol comes under the treatment part. Now, retinol, if you haven't started using a retinol as yet, you do not need to adapt retinol to take care of your oily skin. Retinol is a total new game altogether. You have to learn nicely about retinol. What are the protocols about retinol? What are also the drawbacks that retinol first brings when you start using a retinol on your skin? It has got a lot of things that you need to learn. Okay, so just for oily skin, along with other products, don't get these products. But still, I want to educate you about it. If you do start using a retinol, you have to make a gradual process. Once a week, and then in a few weeks, twice a week, then after a few weeks, thrice a week. It works that way. Like I told you, retinol doesn't work with other exfoliants like salicylic acid. So you have to not team it up with other exfoliants at all. Okay, retinol is only supposed to be used at night and you are supposed to use a sunscreen the next day. For oily skin, my beautiful sisters, remember that you do not need to use a strong retinol ingredient like a tretinoin. Okay, you just need to use a retinol based serum. I told you this earlier. And the retinol based serums I recommend you for treating your oily skin, first my recommendation will be Foxtail retinol serum. It's a very, very good serum. It does not give you purging. Okay, I use it myself and I highly recommend it. It has got encapsulated retinol, which goes in the lower, deeper layers of your skin, and then the retinol comes out, like, so it doesn't give you purging on the outer layer. Yeah, that's the kind of explanation, but please understand that it does not give you purging. Secondly will be the Minimalist. I'm talking about the 0.3% retinol, not the 0.6% retinol. Please remember. And the last one will be Olay. Very, very good product. Let's come to the second treatment ingredient. That will be the niacinamide. I have already told you what niacinamide does to your skin. However, if you are a beginner, you should be using a 5% niacinamide, not a 10% niacinamide. If you go in the intermediate or the expert level, then you are supposed to use the 10% niacinamide. If you ask me, the How much timeline should I keep from going to 5% to 10%? I would say keep a timeline of a few months, 6 months at least. Then you can go to a 10% niacinamide. Why only 6 months is because niacinamide is not a very strong ingredient that harms your skin. Okay, so yeah, 6 months is a fine timeline. So the niacinamide serum I will recommend you will be Plum, the Derma, Minimalist, Dot and Key, The Ordinary, and the Earth Rhythm. The third ingredient that comes under the treatment part will be azelaic acid. Plum, Dr. Sheet, and The Ordinary have got very good azelaic acid serums. Now let's come to the fourth step of a skincare routine, that is your moisturizer. What you need to remember, my beautiful sister, if you have an oily skin tone, you are supposed to use a gel-based moisturizer. Okay, gel-based moisturizer are friendly for oily skin. If you use other kinds of moisturizers, the creamy ones, then it is going to increase the sebum production on your skin. It is not going to be skin friendly. It is not also going to set your makeup and other things properly. So gel-based moisturizer, it is what I want you to remember. For moisturizers, I will not say that this ingredient or that ingredient is necessary. Please make it a point that it is gel-based. Secondly, moisturizers with vitamin C, moisturizers with hyaluronic acid, moisturizers with niacinamide will be good for you. Vitamin C I mentioned in a moisturizer, it is fine because it's in a milder, low, let's say not the active ingredient, but you are not supposed to use a vitamin C serum on your face, my beautiful sister, if you have an oily skin. If you have an oily skin, it might be that you have acne as well, and acne worsens with vitamin C. But vitamin C as a lesser active ingredient in moisturizers will be fine. The gel-based moisturizers for oily skin I will recommend will be Pond's Super Light Moisturizer, Dot and Key, Plum, Aqualogica, and Foxtail. These moisturizers are all gel-based and they are perfect for oily skin. Now let's come to the last part of your skincare routine, that is your Protect. Protect means sunscreen. So for sunscreen as well, for oily skin, you have to use a gel-based moisturizer. Nowadays, sunscreens also come with a lot of ingredients in them like niacinamide, hyaluronic acid. That all is fine, but you just need to basically remember that it should be a gel-based sunscreen. The three sunscreens I will recommend for oily skin will be the Derma Co. It has a tinted sunscreen as well. It has a non-tinted sunscreen as well. Tinted sunscreen will be good. You don't have to use a foundation. Okay. Then Dot and Key and Aqualogica. Three gel-based sunscreens. Of course, there are many more in the market. You can have a look at them. With that, I want to also inform you that you can now be a channel member and you can enjoy the perks of being a channel member. So if you want to join in, please click on the join button below. So we have a special Q&A on the community post that will be visible only for channel members every Sunday. And that is where I'll be able to answer to your questions almost like a one-on-one chat, where I'll be able to give you beauty tips, I'll be able to answer your queries, and I'll be able to follow up with you as well. So my beautiful sisters, thank you so much. I hope you have subscribed to the channel by now. I'll be seeing you again very soon with yet another video. Always remember that you are already the most beautiful girl in the world. I am the most beautiful girl in the world. You should say this every single day to yourself and affirm it like a queen. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much. I love you. Mwah. Bye-bye.